Hey up. How are we doing? Oh, come along. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Nearly there. Now we should be there. Aha! There we are. That's brighter days yesterday. A bit cloudy out there now. Lots of rain. Yeah. So, I've been looking at stats again. Because you have to look at stats. Got to look at stats and try and figure things out. And I was looking at the size and the models, and I've gone through and readjusted all the tonnage for each ship, specifically on size, and a rough approximation as what I think they should be. Also, I've gone through and adjusted some values to do with health and whatnot. And there's still some other things that need to be done in that regards. And trying to remember what the core feature of my game is about, and that is capital ship battles sort of thing with Corvette ships, where we're outmaneuvering and using tactics against our opponents. And currently, you're a bit limited in that regard, especially against the current enemies that we're going up against, just because how maneuverable they are in comparison to yourself. Given their size, it's not quite fair. Forget the word realistic, it's just not fair. Because they are bigger than you, they're almost as maneuverable as you. And that's not good. So I think with, where is it? Corvette, our light frigate. In comparison to the Hansk. I mean, look at that. The acceleration rate's bigger than that anyway. Ooh, excuse me.
Zrao_Verdi just followed.
Really? Get lost. How floaty do I want them, to be honest, isn't it? Oh, it sucks. Maybe you just need to limit them in a more direction rather than speed. You know. Oh, excuse me. Okay. That's particularly easy, but now let's have a look when we add our actually armor changes in there, and just what a joke it becomes then. Let's see. Oh, fuck off and let me drag. Wow, that one fucking pixel. Well done, Microsoft. Woohoo! That will be fun. Actually, that should be... That should be 6, isn't it? Okay, let's just go with it. Oops. Well. Ooh. Ow. 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 That sucks to be me. Okay, now it's impossible to shoot its rear. How'd you work that out? That's 7. Oh, I just should have looked at the values, total cost. Alright, so now it's apparent that, you know, we're punching twice our weight, which is a bit more fur now. What? Don't be like that. Ooh, and away we go. And see how easy it was for two to take it down. That seems more appropriate. You want a piece of me? What? Interesting how its turrets are still accurate. I guess we did not decouple the accuracy from that regard. seems like. Just look how much bigger it is to us. If we can even get that close, like, huge. That seemed a bit more interesting. It wasn't just continually in our face. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, my word. Please. Why would a frigate have faster acceleration? I'll tell you what, why don't I just divide that 2? Blech. Ooh, whoop. I don't know. Well, I'll just faff around with values until we find something that feels correct, I guess. Ugh. Oh, so much thinking, no speaking, trying to figure out basically just how much of a difference would I do. I've been doing it off screen as well. Silly me. I'll just be right back. Ugh. Right, it's about to start. Ugh. I'll see that. I'll see that. Come back and ads are starting. Ugh. So how do I want these to work? Ship percentage times 10. So you got your fighter, you got your Corvette, frigate size, cruiser, BC. Is that how we want it? Energy efficiency along those lines. No, it's not a date, thank you. Oh, you fucker. Holy moly! Nicky B hobbying, how we doing? Coming in with a party of 16! Welcome along! Good morning to you, Nicky. How's your stream been? I am pulling my hair out with spreadsheets. Exciting stuff, you know? Can't make a good video game without good spreadsheet. Fantastic, good stream. I'm currently trying to get an idea of...
Dangerep just followed.
Thank you, Dangerep, for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm messing around with engine statistics for my spaceships. Yeah. I have spaceships. Definitely going to show you the game. This is A-Spec First Assault. There is a demo. It's on Steam. It's also out on Early Access. Currently, we do have a campaign for Early Access. And you've got 2 chapters and a bunch of random side missions that keep getting generated to keep you going by as you earn prestige for upgrade your ship and get better ships. And there's also a prologue, which is available in the demo. And then I'm just going to jump in skirmish. So right now I've been faffing around with a light frigate. Let's just quit out of there. And adjusting it so it doesn't turn as fast, and also considering the cost, the prestige cost of it. So the idea is we can balance prestige cost against our teams, and we've got an idea. So if we're going up against it alone, outnumbered, but if there's 2 of us, we've got a better chance. So I've got a little wingman there. It's the wingman. Hello, break an attack. And I'm in a light ship. So the idea is I need to target weak spots against this heavier craft and damage it so I can make it easier and soften it up so I can have a better chance of destroying it. Now, part of the problem is I have artillery and it's slow firing, so given that ships are using thrusters and inertia in space, if I fire too far away, then I could potentially miss what I'm trying to shoot. So I have to get close with the artillery, unless I had faster firing weapons, which would also have faster muzzle velocity, is what we're looking for. So right now I can run circles around this guy because I'm in a fast maneuverable ship. That was a fairly easy encounter. Next guy is this one, who I've not done yet, so this one's a much tougher ship. More weapons, more loadout. See my wing status, my wingman's taking damage there. Oops, wrong key. So damaging various subsystems will affect performance of the ship. Sensors will affect performance accuracy. Also repair slows down the repair rate. The reactor would effectively reduce the efficiency of multiple systems that are connected to it, defined, like thrusters, engines. Fire rate again, maybe. Why is his turret's not trying to shoot me? That's interesting. Oh, they are now. You can actually even target the turrets if you wanted to, try and soften it up that way. See how I missed them. Whoops. And they blow up into small pieces. So yeah, I'm trying to add a tactical layer on top of the game in order towards considering your approach against certain targets. And you are meant to be flying like Corvette sized and going up against bigger, stronger opponents and using your maneuverability to your own advantage. Well, it didn't really quite come across as it is currently in the early access and the demo, so I'm slowing down the turning speeds of the enemy ships. Try to give that opportunity to line up your attack angles and a better opportunity to line up those shots against subsystems. And that's where I'm up to currently. So keep messing around with spreadsheet, trying to identify best values for it. So I've just knocked up this idea where we've got like fighters and gunships, Corvette, what the player plays, frigates, cruisers, battleships, battle cruisers, dreadnoughts. I'm speaking too much without drinking water now. I'm seeing whether or not this engine thrust score that I've created, we can fit it into that realm of that. So with that frigate now aiming between 40 and 60%, where 40% would be probably for the frigate down here, which it currently is, and 60% for the what I'm calling a Corvette, but is really more of a light frigate. So I need to improve the engines on there. Well, I hope so. Step by step. Slow progress. Usual stuff. Try and get feedback. It's been difficult. But then I can get feedback off myself, can't I? And that's why I'm doing this now. No one's mentioned anything about turn rates of ships and whatnot. But the idea is I wanted to make it more tactical combat game, you know, like the Star Trek Starfleet Command series, but without the RNG. So tacticals with skill. And these are the steps I'm now taking towards getting down there and hopefully being able to come up with a set standard of how value should go, like what I've done with that there. Yeah. You got to think about how you approach, and then you got to have a skill of. No, I don't know. I'm going to say skill of lining up your shops, but you got aim assists, so you don't even have to do that. Skill of knowing how to dodge. Understanding your opponent, its weak spots, and at some point maybe even adjusting the AI so each ship has its own little quirk or quirks, or the captains do for piloting that type of ship. So we shall see. So the Corvette then, we've got an acceleration, 0 to max speed in 5 seconds, and then 14.8 on that. So if we're now saying to 60, So that would be that then. And there's a question is accelerating for 4 seconds too long or too short for that? Up to 40. 400. 400 meters a second. But I suppose with that energy efficiency that we're aiming for, then we can get away with it. So we're now doing what? Acceleration. Deceleration is half of the acceleration rate. So when we come to do the frigate, well, if that's going to be the standard. Let's just have it the standard for all, shall we? Like that. So now that makes our life easier. So the question is that what sort of frigate is that? Is it a heavy frigate? We'll go with that. We'll go with that. So 40% energy efficient rating on that, and then the destroyer. Wait, I meant to be fast moving, aren't they? And then what do I do? Do I do like that times 5 to always be getting to max speed in 5 seconds? Oof. No, thank you. Does that work? It interestingly gives me preset values of how things should go. You know, what's wrong with that? Oh, the orange is now burning my eyes. It shouldn't be orange, it should be that lighter colour. Is it like that? Not even that, is it? What colour is this? That orange. More urine yellow than bright orange. So only looking at what? So destroyer. Frigate. Yeah, so top of the range engines and there, get in and out. And then steering. Bring that down to 60 maybe. Fairly manoeuvrable. Fairly. Which makes sense for that type. Glass cannon. And what we're looking for. Keeping it as a standard, really. You know, you ever feel like you take on too much and try to do too many new things? I have to keep constantly reining myself in and avoiding scope creep. The dreaded scope creep of game development. And one of the ways I do that is I have a Trello board. Help me keep track on what I'm supposed to be working on. I suppose I can move that over there. And these are the next things for the next release that I need to work on. Stuff that needs to be done. And then when I start working on something that's not on my Trello board, I just add a new card. And then it never goes down. And I'm always adding new stuff. This is a balancing thing. Da 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 da. Yeah. So things that I have done: mass adjustments, armor adjustments, engine thrust adjustments. So I've done the mass. Still need to do the armor HP, and I'm now getting detracted by looking at engines. So I've adjusted like the tonnage based on the size of the ships, try to have a comparison, try and keep it sort of consistent. Whether or not it's now more realistic or not, who knows. As long as it doesn't break the game when it comes to physics. So created mass, and then based on that I've now been adjusting hit points, which aren't tied to mass at all, but fitting points is like how much. Think of it as mech warrior, your maximum tonnage for fitting new weapons and equipment in there. That's how much equipment can be fitted based on that fancy calculation. And then we've got finally how much do we expect the base ship to cost without any equipment and whatnot. But these 3 on hit points are pretty much set now. I think they are not. That I've just recently changed. That I did change. I don't know whether it's in line or not. It's in line with how it is in the current early access version anyway. And then I think I've just adjusted destroyer, and I think I've done frigate. So actually I've pretty much done everything anyway, hit point wise, other than considering the gunship. And the interceptor corvette is a new one that I've added. So it looks like we actually done hit points, so good job, brain. Thanks for reminding me. Which is now bringing us down to engine thrust ratios. Which is, I wonder, is it going to be the same thing in here then? So we've done the Corvette, and we're saying that engine score is 53, is it? And I got a steering score of 45. In a minute, we're just keeping everything the same. Ugh. Well, Maybe we'll go with that, 40 to 35, and then frigate. Probably makes more sense doing it to 30. A bit higher than that. Yeah. Okay, and bring you down to 135. That brings you a max speed of, well, at least 675, which is nuts. But okay. Maybe we'll just have a maximum of like 700 or something like that. Well, hey, it's not my problem. I'm not the one flying it. It's the AI. Excuse me. Now, these Corvette 60 to 80. How's that different? How's that even working out? What's going on there? Oh. Of course. Why is that not done that? Ah? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, we like that. Yeah, sure. Oh. $82.5. Ugh. Huh? Oh, I'm reading the wrong freaking value. What's going on? So 60 to 80. What are you doing? Oh, you're way too fast. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I'm off camera. Oh. Bad posture. Oh, I suppose we could just fudge some values in for battle cruiser, battleship. What was a cruiser? 30. 20 to 40. Okay, that'll be fine. Was the battleship bigger or smaller? I cannot remember. So we got battleship. Oh, that's the bigger one. So it's a battle cruiser, which is in between the two. Right, so what value did I want it? Battleship. Battle cruiser between 20 and 40. So maybe 40. Okay. Could do that. 27, bring it up there. 59.99. Cruiser 30, yeah. Battleship then would be maybe 15. Corvette, yes. Cruiser, yes. Yeah. Okay, I think that's... I've already forgotten which one was which. So, Battle Cruiser is a smaller one. Okay. Bit faster with the cruiser. 45. Potentially breaking my scripts in now. Hello, Ropalanda. You're funny. Oh. Thing is, all this faffing around in spreadsheets, still got to stick it into the game and then see how the game feels and then make adjustments and then probably pull the rest of my hair out and then shave it, go bald and polish my hair so I can blind you all with a bright light. I'm extremely bored of this now. Very, very, very bored. What I think we've got, so let's just double check. So that's a Corvette, that's within the 60 to 80. That's the extra small ship, that's the within 80 to there. This is a frigate, so that's in 40. That's classed as a frigate, that's upper end of it. This is a cruiser, it's within 20 to 40. That's a frigate, so yeah. Battleship, so like 5. Whatever. 20 to 40. No, 5 to 20. I've got 13. Battle cruiser, top end of that. Top end. Middle. Bottom end. Top end of bottom end of Corvette. Middle-ish. Top end. Yeah. Corvette is actually a frigate, 40 to 60, so it's in the middle. Should really rename that. Top end of that. Lowish. Middle of the top. A bit low in that regard. Okay. So now the extra fun part is to make sure the values are now in the game like that. You know. So the curves on. Acceleration 100. Deceleration remains same. Max speed 500. Those will be interesting. Steering. So we're reducing the steering speeds now. They don't get used anymore, do they? It's just this one. Let's just keep it in line, just in case. I cannot remember. It's one of those things, isn't it? One down, a dozen more to go. So it is steering. You know what? Just round it up, please. Whoops. It'll be interesting to see how these changes are taken by the player base. All my other previous changes, no one's ever commented on them, so I wonder if they ever noticed. But while the turning's going to be slower now, it seems, you know, it might be more responsive with the thrusters, so it might feel better that way. Because before you could turn practically on a dime, but then you're feeling like you're just sliding on ice, obviously. And I think reducing the yaw and pitch is needed. So it can be hypersensitive when you're turning left and right, especially if you're using Newtonian physics to adjust the forces. It just feels really twitchy. Battle cruiser, battle cruiser, battle cruiser. Where am I looking? Wrong values. I don't even know if I put the right mass values in there either. Oh, come on, spreadsheet, just show me. There it is. It looks like we have. Yeah, we must have done. Famous last words. Yeah, we must have done. Okay, battleship. Oh, I battle cruiser. What are you doing, mate? Have I just gone and put the wrong values in here? I hope not. What have I done? Battle cruiser. Oh dear. I'm doing something stupid, haven't I? But battle cruiser. Oh my eyes. I'm jumping from battle cruiser to battleship. Oh, there's ants. Let me take a break. Quick leg stretch. Even though the ads are about to finish. Dear me. Ow, oh, oh. Where was I up to? I forget. Somewhere. Yeah. My brain looks, well, feels like it would look like that emoji. Frosto. What am I doing? I do not know. I've forgotten. Battle cruiser. Last thing on my screen. We've done the values on that one, and we're getting confused with battleship, weren't we? Ah, there we go. Well done, brain. You done so good. Yeah, and yeah. Yep. In here. Corvette. Okay, light frigate. Oh. Sparkly brain. So the light's on, but generally no one's home, so you know. It's just pretending there is someone home. Just enough to keep the curious at bay. Whoop. Uh, 11.5. Oh, I'm doing it again. Doing it again. You're doing it. My eyes just can't keep track. I am making a space combat game, which is like supposed to be like tactical based, flying Corvette ships and going against ships bigger and smaller. And right now, I am just transferring stats that I've done in this spreadsheet and threw on a bunch of arbitrary calculations, and then bringing it in here to see then just how badly I've balanced these changes. Might have been better off doing it one at a time, but hey. I like making a rod for my own back. Oh, I hope it's smart. I truly do. Nearly there. Just another 4. But hopefully the ships will just come across a bit more responsive than what they were. And feel a bit more enjoyable to fly. Whoops. Excel. +5 database. Are those supposed to be negative values then? You speak English good, yeah? Speak good. It's crazy how you like, every so often someone like, English is an additional language, they come along and like, sorry for my bad English, after a conversation which is like putting my English to shame. I'm in my own speaking and writing. Like, I'm sure they're just like low-level trolling anyone that I say that to. Oh, frigate. My frigate. Did it even bother touching gunship? No. because it might break things I'm unprepared to break. Well, let's have a look. How much of a difference is it going to be? So first of all, slower acceleration rate. I don't know how you pass your school exams. I needed extra tuition to get through my GCSEs in secondary school, which is up to the age of 16. And then I went into college and did my BTECs and degrees and postgraduate and PGCEs. After each one saying, I'll never do that again. And I've got pretty much qualifications coming out my ears. Still don't know whether I should touch that. I'm not going to touch it for now. Screw you, gunship. You stay as you are. I think I've already done this one, haven't I? It's looking that way. It says, and then he realises he's not even touched that. Okay. You like British English, do ya? You like your extra letters in there? You like your aluminium, not your aluminum. You like your colour and not your colour. Sweet. It makes me laugh because Americans just take letters out, don't they, and just try to make them sound different to make them their own. And then, like, say they're like Native American and like, whoa, are you an Indian? No. Alright, so here's a quick little test on our values changing and getting battered. What should I try and go for? Engine? Reactor? Try and getting close anyway. Oh boy. Oh, can't steer. Steering, not good. No, not reverse. Turn off flight assist, maybe that'll help. Set 0 throttle. And maybe try and accelerate. Nope, wrong key. Yes. There we go. Now we accelerate. Now we're closing distance. Now our engines are getting hit. Oh yeah, you don't have to travel far for a different British accent, do you? Less than 50 miles any direction. And the accent changes. In some cases you don't even have to go that far. Oh, shit. Shit. Yeah, accent. No, I'm atrocious with accents. I thought I was okay with them, but I realise I am absolutely atrocious. Unless they are my own specific locale of accent, then I ain't got a chance of figuring it out. You know, occasionally like listening to Americans and it's like, what sort of accent is that? And I just have to realise if it's a generic sounding accent, it's very likely to be American. And then my niece and nephew, they start saying American things because they just watch all the American YouTube videos, which is hilarious. Well, that was interesting how we survived this encounter. Doesn't feel bad. Yeah, turning's okay. Not fantastic. Yeah, well, Scottish accent you can pick out a mile. Brummie. Australian. I wouldn't particularly be able to identify between Canadian and America. Well, it doesn't feel terrible. Yeah, I can change my accent if I'm with someone who's really strong, like Irish. I can very quickly start sounding Irish without even intending to be, which is hilarious because they think I'm taking the piss out of them after they realise I'm not from Ireland. They say, "Oh, where are you from?" It's like, I'm not from Ireland. And then they think I'm taking the piss out of them, which I'm not. It's just like strong accents I'll end up picking up really quickly, which is bizarre. But my sister does it as well. And she's clever, so I guess it's a sign of intelligence. Horizon. Special. You mean with a little bit of twinge on the accent or dialect, like apples and pears for stairs or whatever else. Raisin. Raisins are food. With raisin, with reason, with I don't know. I'm not sure what you're attempting to explain, unfortunately. Why did that not get damaged? Oh, you're not talking about tea, cakes, balms, baps, rolls. This frigate needs some rear weaponry. Does it not? Perhaps so. Well, let's just try flying in front of the bugger. Well, you were trying to shoot me, but why now? I'm going to have to check out those turret arcs on that. Maybe I made them a bit too forward pacing for what it's supposed to be. Because it is a frigate, it's meant to have forward firepower. And they're not meant to be Murray Sues, they are at disadvantage against faster moving ships. Therefore the next thing I'll end up doing is putting them in a fleet. Let's see how I'll go up against the glass cannon. Hard to tell. I mean, I've just been doing one-on-one engagement and be more like more adjustments to the campaign, micro adjustments, bringing stuff out. I mean, it's easier to now try and stay behind these things one-on-one, which is what I wanted, because I want you to be able to identify weak spots that you want to go for, like at this bridge, and then try and keep it in your view while avoiding weapon fire efficiently enough. Engagement, skirmishes, taking on enemies. So like 1-in-1, like what we're now. But this would be more difficult if there was 2 of them. Because ships are good at a specific role, which they would be more capable of destroying slower moving ships than what I'm in. Let's test that theory out. What's going on there? What? Cruiser. Let's see how we go up against this. This is what they're bent to do. Oh, well, the bad thing is we don't have any particular primary or other types of weapons. It's a bit of a shit loadout, to be honest. Interestingly, there's an arc missing. That's a bug. There you go. So why was that cruiser damageable? Top, bottom, 4 port, 4 port, 4 aft. Oh, got those arcs. That'd be why. I've not got the arc angles involved. So that's 165 to 15. Or is it? Let's not touch the top and bottom. So 30 to 30. Minus 90 to 30. To 90. 150 to minus 150. Minus 150 to minus 90. And starboard aft 90 to 150. Just double check that. See, that was a minus. Okay, let's see if that works. So each large ship's got 8 quadrants, top, bottom, front, back, 2 at the front, 2 at the side, off centre. So that's looking a bit better. I can see them flashing up where we're hitting them, so that's looking right. Whoa, I'm getting battered. Yeah, that's not good in my favour. Maybe we'll try and keep a distance. How far are my guns reaching? 12,000. That's a bit too much of a distance then. The first volley always misses. There we go. And you can see that this ship has actually lost one of its engines. So I've allowed where that one's going. So on the even bigger ships, then the engines will sections blow off, and then they blow up into small pieces, and then I need to sort that out because a little bit too small on the pieces, unfortunately. It doesn't quite look right. So more things to do, but yeah, the fact that these destroyers run rings around a cruiser, despite the cruiser being significantly better, that goes to show it's all about the rules of the ship. So let's change these to the frigates. These should probably have a better opportunity of wiping the floor with us. Don't ask to ask, just ask. Oh shit. Attack my target, please. Please. We need to even the odds. Now attack this target. Quick. Quick, quick, quick. Loot adventure, yeah. Loot venture, yeah. It's a nice take on it. It's a bit like Metal Gear Revengeance, is it? Like that. Putting two words together. But Google Translate loot venture like robbing. Well, looting is like robbing, isn't it? So, you know, you would, rather than just use Google Translate to translate your game name into multiple languages, you would need to determine the contents of it and then change it. So I think one example was with Nokia Lumia phone about 10 years back. They released that in Spain, I think, or for the Spanish, and Lumia meant something offensive and they didn't do their checks, so they released an offensive sounding phone name in their country, something like cunt or something like that. So if you do it, you have to check anyway for localization, and Google Translate's not good for that, because it might not even have it in context, is it? So at that point you need to start looking at a translator. But having said that, you know, I've Google translated a bunch of my store pages, but I just kept the name in English, and just put at the bottom of each one saying if there's enough wish lists coming from your region, then I'll be looking at getting a proper translation done, and this page is Google translated, so to speak. So, and then the result of that is no one's interested. No one has wishlisted it in any particular region more than English regions. So why? So you know, maybe in the future, when the game gets popular and noticed, if the game gets popular and gets noticed, then that might change. But right now, no. Not enough notice. It's getting dark now. I have this webcam, and it's got a backlight compatibility. Oh yeah, that's great. Fantastic backlight. How about the gain? Ooh, look. We have now gained into the sun. This is why I need actual studio lighting sort of thing, because I don't have any. I look very, very, very... There we go. Sort of okay. Million games in wishlist. I have 163, and I've stopped adding stuff to wishlist mostly. Let's see. Maybe Mistress Dream Dogfighter, Star Wars Battlefield. Oh, that's out tomorrow.
Your simulation days are over, Trooper.
That might be worth playing it. I've been playing Helldivers 2, and at the minute I'm fed up with it because it's just frustrating experience and the devs are just making stupid changes. which isn't making the game any more fun, so maybe I should play this. Because I never played it when it was originally out, you know. I've only played the remakes, and those remakes by EA were nothing on the grand scale of what these offered. Because it's EA. EA wants to get away with the most minimal amount they can ever do. Waiting for Valheim? I tried Valheim, not for me. I didn't see the appeal in it, for me personally. It's not the type of game I'm interested in. I was surprised I played Helldivers for as long as I did, because given that it is a multiplayer only game, and co-op at that, I did have a lot of fun running with randoms in it. And funnily enough, I have been playing more on multiplayer games anyway. I mean, like, the one before that is like Ashes of Singularity. If it is even in there. I just spent hours and hours and hours and hours playing. 683 hours and 123 hours, so over 700 hours. 800 hours. And a lot of that was actually multiplayer. But also a lot of us playing through the scenarios in single player. That was a lot of fun. But then again, there was frustration parts in multiplayer, so that sucks. And then I've got all the games. I went and bought the Command & Conquer First Decade, thinking, oh, EA are probably going to release a second decade, but what are they going to stick in there for the second decade? Because all they've done is a single re-release, whatever you want to call it, of Command & Conquer. Remastered. And how long's ago? That's over 2 years ago, with nothing else heard. So that sucks. But yeah, Helldivers 2, really? Power World? But I've been playing Power World single player. So I do generally prefer my single player games more than anything. Yeah, normally it's like I'll realise, oh shit, I've spent so much time on it, I'm going to stop playing it. Like XCOM is like, oh shit, I spent 100 hours on it and I stopped, and then I played another 50 hours later. But hey, at least in my teenage years there was no such thing as keeping track of video games, because otherwise I think the Command & Conquer, the original, and all its variants, like Win95 version and all that, it's probably got well over 1,000 hours in it, which is something I really don't want to admit to, but I just did. Mario 64, yeah. Lots of old games on it. I've got the habit, it's like, try to get an old game that I liked to work, play it for a bit. Oh, got it working. Stop playing it. Shazbot. Oh, that reminds me. Has it released yet? They've released Tribes Rivals. That's the new Tribes game that's come out, isn't it? Mostly positive. Online PvP, online co-op. I think some people said it was just like small based. Doesn't even say what size the teams are, because Tribes used to be massive environments, massive games, and then someone said yeah, maybe 16 up to 32 if you get enough. 4. No, nothing immediately obvious there. Players can ski, jet pack, battle, race to capture enemy team's flag. Light, medium, heavy classes, perks, weapons. So you got your spin fusel, launcher grenades, shield, sniper, pistol shotguns, classic shotguns.
Prostokatilo just followed.
Thank you for following. Yeah. 16 versus 16 capture the flag, 7 versus 7 ranked. Which I get that. Because Wild Tribes was like whole large games. Competitive wise, they did do it smaller. I wasn't particularly good at playing Tribes. I got lucky. Twitch know how to create a bot that can speak English 45% of the time. Mostly it just gets it wrong. But yeah. Well, I have now gone and changed. Where's my Trello? Engine and thrusters, HP adjustments. Yeah. I think actually we need to look at making sure the shop prices are updated. Because I do not think they are. And why would they be? Where's my spreadsheet gone? There it is. So with this, that sort of brings all costings in line with each other. Apart from missile launchers and modules, they are just average values I came up with. So Curzon, Donetsk, Luhansk, not a great deal more expensive, so that's okay. Interceptor, not off from my arbitrary value. Corvette. Frigate. Destroyer. Cruiser. See, that's more expensive. Alright, let's see how we cope. Roughly balanced out. Roughly. Let's see. Oh gosh. Why are they all attacking me? Who's attacking me? Are you attacking me? Oh, let's all attack you. See how you like it. Oh, there's my damage control list. Ah, there we go. The crew just... And the bridge crew just get magically healed. Oh shit. Okay. How rude. Right. Well, that's okay. Nothing crazily bad that I can distinguish. So I suppose he'll be having his next break soon. I think we'll wrap up. Let's see. Let's find someone low in the viewers. Maybe in Unity who making video games in Unity and speaks English. Secretly a ninja. Okay. Right. How do I raid? There we go. Alright, let's go raid this guy who's secretly a ninja. Who's also a dad. And is developing in C# Unity by the looks of it. Right. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day for the rest of your day. Look after yourselves and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye bye.